Hello, and welcome back to Bloodborne. We were making our way through the nightmare, and we're up to where our boss fight is going to be. I started not on camera delving into the Chalice dungeons here, which don't have any story content in it. But problem is, I managed to work my way through a lot of my blood vials that way. And I did discover, get some new armor though. So, Bone Ash Mask, a mask made of bone ash worn by the oldest keepers. The keepers who mined the slumbering great ones gained eternal life, preserved in ashen form in a ceremony of flame that cremated body and soul. The long pointed hat is a symbol of the old keepers, and is considered evidence of their companionship, forged in a certain sin. And because it has good physical defense, we're going to go with it. Armor made of bone ash, worn by... Now their frail armor is light and sinewy, a window into an arcane lost art. I believe all of the rest of their armor is the same as that. Yes. So we're looking a little creepier now. A little less clergy-like. And a little more dead body-like. So, yeah. We're gonna try and get at it. I hesitated for a moment there because I'm like, Nightmare Frontier, that's the first lamp. And forgot that it was just a shortcut that we had unlocked that will allow us to get where we need to go. That hat is very lopsided. Take the elevator down. There are items down below, which we may be tempted to go for. One of the problems is being short on blood vials. We know that, yeah, the poison's gonna mess with us something fierce here. Suppose we can do our best to stay out of it. Ow. That's most of what we could see of them. Come on. Did you get stuck? Seems like you may have. Ow. Looks like that got you through, though. Come on, come over here. No, not that way. Okay. Baby squid is down as well. Bit cold blood. Yeah, we're getting poisoned here. Well, we'll just have to deal with that. And that's the way back to... towards where the lamp, or shortcut was. Madman's knowledge. This very much feels like a place where a winter lantern would be. And it is. What do you know? We cannot afford to get the Winter Lantern's attention here. Kill the things, grab the loot, and get out. That's what we're gonna do. Frenzied cold blood. Since we... yeah. Gonna take the antidote now. Bolt paper will be handy for the amygdala. Ah! Damn. That guy is tough. Get at it. Yeah, the legs do nothing to it. Whew. Decent damage. Get away, get away. Get into it. Ah. Casting some spells at me, are ya? Ah. Come on, back in. It ripped its arms off. And killed me. So that happened. Well, we'll just have to... Got lost for a moment there, I thought. So, my mind was telling me we were at the bottom of the shortcut. Which, we were most assuredly not. So I almost ran off to the right and off a cliff. Which would have been unfortunate. Send that back up. Was kinda hoping you'd give us some blood vials. We may have to go hunting for blood vials if, or sell off some stuff. I suppose we could do that to get what we need. Ah, damn, no. Nope. Move. Well, we lost all of those blood echoes. Obviously, the key to dealing with amygdala is to not get hit by it. Which is slightly easier said than done. We're going to go back to the Hunter's Dream and sell off some bloodstone shards to buy some blood vials with. We'll leave ourselves like a few of them. Shit. So I accidentally sold off all of our blood vials. Because I'm brilliant like that. That's okay. We have other ways of dealing with it. So let's pick up our bolt papers. No, we don't want to store them. That's almost the same mistake I made before. Withdraw 4 bolt papers. That would be a good one for this, but we're not really kitted out too well for that weapon. I think we're better off going with the weapon we're used to for the moment. There are some really cool weapons you can end up with in this game. We'll We'll see if I ever end up using them. I mean, I really like the cane. And we almost got amygdala the first time. And if we need to level up, there's actually a place we can go to that we can move forward with, or at least move forward with our progression in an area we haven't been. Could be worthwhile. So when amygdala jumps like that, if you stay still, it won't hurt you. Because it will jump towards you, and if you move, it'll hit you. But if you're not moving at that time... Oh. Ah! Damn it. It extended its reach by ripping its back arms off of it. Ah! That time the trick didn't work. Ah! Get up. Nope. And that didn't work again. Delightful. Such things happen. It seems that after it pulls off its arms, maybe then when it jumps, that's when it can start hitting you with its jump if you move, or don't move. Don't want to fall down there and start a little bit damaged. We'll take the long way. Okay. So we don't have enough blood vials, but we are going into this unscathed so far. That's fortunate for us. Ah! Well. Well, I don't think we used up any of our blood vials that time. That's the positive thing. So with the amygdala's eye beam, as you can see, the beam itself isn't what hurts you. Oop. It's the blood gemstone. It's the explosions that follow in its wake that cause the damage. So as long as you're not where the beam was, you'll be okay. So, in the Chalice dungeons at one point, you do fight an amygdala in there. In, forget what it's called. It's like the Cursed Chalice or something like that, which halves your health. It took me so long to beat that one. Actually, I gave up on it for about 6 months. And then I eventually came back to the game to get the platinum. And I beat it on the second try after that. So it's just, I needed that break. Ow. That's not working as well as I would have liked. Wrong button. Meant to put on the electricity. Into its acid. That was a good hit. Try and harass it with our bullets a little bit. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh! Forgot about that move. Nope. Heal. Get the heal again. And we got her. Whew. Ailing Lauren Chalice. So that'll let us go into another Chalice dungeon. Blood echoes retrieved. Return to the Hunter's Stream. Okay, we're not quite to...
Farewell, Gooda.
Frontier headstone and... the Witch's Abode, actually, is where we'll want to go here. So, the Cainhurst, the wagon to Cainhurst leaves from Hemwick Lane. So this is a weird, this is going to be a weird little area. Because it's slightly a different, almost aesthetic than the rest of the game. And there's... I have some speculation as to why. But... and that being that the, so, Cainhurst is, they refer to it as there being that which is forbidden there. So, they talk about forbidden blood in some of the lore. So, it's almost like, they found a different blood that the church wasn't using, that Cainhurst started using, and the church objected to it. Those guys are good for blood vials. There we go. An empty carriage with mist pouring out of it. Always welcoming. Ride carriage. They picked some interesting camera angles for that cutscene. I believe that's Cainhurst you can see in the background up there. Gets a little colder up here. Only slightly Dracula-like. The setting's a little more, no way back, and that's the carriage we came in. I'm pretty sure, at least. I believe that's what's implied. if you don't get the lamp here, and you use an item to go back to the Hunter's Dream, you can never come back to this area. So, make sure you light that lamp when you're playing through it. Because otherwise, it may cause some issues for you.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me...
Okay. We are going to up our endurance.
Farewell, good hunter.
So we need chunks for the main ones we're working on. So I'm just going to up that a little bit in case we ever need an electric weapon and we don't have enough of the shock paper. I believe it's the unseen headstone. No. Frontier? Nightmare. Where's the Cainhurst cat? Oh, there it is. Just overlooked it. I was expecting it to be at the bottom of the list. Cainhurst. Delightful little place. And with plenty of weird creatures, too. Some of them hit really hard, if I remember correctly. Those tick guys. Yeah, they hit really hard. And then there's some weird parasites down below, which is interesting. Makes me think there's an entrance to... So I kind of think that Cainhurst had its own entrance. Ah! I think Cainhurst had its own entrance to the Chalice dungeons. And, the church did not like that at all, because they're getting different knowledge and information that the church isn't getting. Whew. Damn. Those ticks can be pretty powerful. I need to remember to use my gun every now and then. Grab our blood echoes. Numbing mist. Ah. Ah! Got the back kicked in on me, huh? The positive note, they do drop decent blood echoes. Shit. The second one really knocks me around, huh? It is interesting that they chose to invite us to this castle. Warm bloodstone. Blood gemstone 3. Ah. That is one way to do it. Stay out of their reach a bit. Or just, you know, jump back into their reach. Once you get past these guys, it's not as bad. So, there is some weird stuff in this castle. So, I think the reason that, as I said, I think the reason these things are so different is, yeah, the forbidden blood. Come on. Ah! Why is the targeting of our guns so off? Ah! That one's really kicking my ass. Well, if we're not able to do much here, we do have another way forward with the main story. Because these are all just the optional areas. We are slowly gaining blood echoes. It's kind of a weird scripted event where they're blood-tinged gemstone 3. Ah. We're running seriously low on blood vials. So, as you can see, this one is fed, the other one is not fed by their bellies. Because this one has the massively swollen stomach, and the other one a little bit lacking. Ah! We'll wait for you to go the other way. And this is a weird thing that I'm not sure how the lore explains it, is ghosts. Madman's knowledge. I mean, the old ones do have kind of a spiritual connection to stuff. Like, it is implied that they're not entirely just physical, but what allowed the humans to take on a ghost form, I'm not fully sure. Sorry to kill you, person just scrubbing the floor, but didn't want you in the way while I'm killing off the ghosts. It is entirely possible that the rider Palaks, I probably mispronounced that, but, yeah. Weapon wielded by the Knights of Cainhurst combines an elegant knight's sword with the peculiar firearm wielded by the Cainhurst Order. The old nobles, longtime imbibers of blood, are no strangers to the sanguine plague, and the disposal of beasts was a discreet task left to their servants, or knights, as they were called for the sake of appearance. That one could be interesting for us, because it's skill-based. Kinda like our arcane. It gets boosted by a little bit of everything. I kind of wonder if their spirits are trapped here, just based on Madman's knowledge, on the blood that they drank. Maybe it, like, somehow ties your spirit form to the physical realm, even when your body is gone. Luckily, these move fairly slowly. Ah, except for that last bit. Oh, and you're attacking me without me attacking you first. Then you deserve to die. Blood vial. Bloodstone chunk. We need one more and then we can upgrade our one of our weapons. Which will undoubtedly be arcane, of course. Blood vial. We are in very short supply of those. So I will happily take that. Where are you, ghosts? I hear you all crying. Ah! Well, there's one. And there's a bunch. Ah! Quicksilver bullets. I was not meaning to mess up your dinner table, but you kind of provoked me. What do we have here? Noble dress. Finely tailored Bordeaux dress worn by the nobles of the old bloodline that traces back to the forsaken castle Cainhurst. So, the Lady of the Night, or Lady of Pleasure, I suppose, is what they called her. She wore a dress like that, which kind of ties her to Cainhurst. Ah! Trap! Ah! Let go, let go! Let go! Damn gargoyle! Ah! Twin bloodstone shards. Aw, you tried to hug me. How quaint. Ah! No, 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 no. We're gonna die here. Bloodstone chunk. Yeah, we could use that. That's one way. Trying to be wary of ambushes. I think that's what was one of their knights. Based on the weapon. Blood vial 2. Well, maybe that can keep us alive until we get to the next lantern. No idea what that was supposed to mean. Gotta move carefully through the statues, because you never know when a gargoyle's gonna leap at you. There's obviously ghosts here. This may be a shortcut, which would be very handy. And it is the shortcut. Ah, thank God. Whew, that was stressful being that low on blood vials. I'll have to farm some between episodes.
Farewell, good hunter.
I always feel bad using blood echoes on blood vials, because that's your experience, you know? Threaded cane plus 7. That increases by a decent bit. So yeah, that's a good increase. And we have the best one of those equipped already for us. And still the best one. Okay. Okay, we will call this episode there for now. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, and I hope you'll join us in the next episode.